testing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello, check, check. Check mic testing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Check, check. Good evening. Chief guest for this evening, His Excellency, Mr. Peter Budd, the Ambassador of Australia to Nepal. Our distinguished guest, our beloved friends from press, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the grand launching of Hunter Motorcycle in Nepal. As we all know that motorcycle has been a part and parcel of every individual in our life, whether it's in the mountains or in the hills or in the flats. If you look at the streets of Kathmandu, you probably would find hundreds of thousands of motorcycles, not just here, but all over the country. We all know that that is one part of means of the transportation for all of us. It's cheap, and it's good for the roads, any kind of road, and also it gives you a lifestyle pleasure. So now just riding is not just a riding pleasure, it has become a lifestyle now. So that's why you get to see a lot of those bikes on sale with their own claims and everything. But we also have like some of the fantastic range of motorcycle which is going to be launched today. I would like to welcome all of you to this grand launching ceremony once again. And to start this grand launching, to chair this session, the opening of this motorcycle, I would like to request Mr. Neeraj Rai. Mr. Neeraj Rai is the chairman of the Rai Motors Private Limited, Nepal. I would like to request Mr. Rai to come and take a seat on the dais. Along with that, now I would also like to request our chief guest, His Excellency Mr. Peter Butt, Ambassador of Australia to Nepal, to come and take a seat on the dais. I would like to request to bring the bouquet and the khada to welcome our guests who are going to be seated on the dais. Also, I would like to request the CEO of Hunter Motorcycle Group Private Limited, Mr. Ben Namnik, to be on the dais, please. Let me also remind you, all of you, that we are also going live on Kastamandap Television. Thank you, Kastamandap, for being a part of this great event. I'm sure some of you are watching us live coming from Hotel Annapurna here in Daramarg in Kathmandu. Thank you, Mr. Neeraj Rai, the chairman of Rai Motors Private Limited, for welcoming our chief guest and the CEO of the Hunter Motorcycle Group. So now, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see that we have like 5 different range of product, all wrapped in clothes for now. Some in black, one in white, one in yellow, red, and green. All is going to be revealed. And also, we have like some buyers who have already had the taste of being in these bikes. So we're also going to hand over the keys to these buyers. Now to start, I would like to request Mr. Neeraj Rai, the chairman of Rai Motors Private Limited, for his welcome speech.
Chief guest, His Excellency Mr. Peter Butt, Ambassador of Australia to Nepal, CEO of Hunter Motorcycle Group, Mr. Ben Namik, distinguished guests, our friends from the press, ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome you all this evening in the presence of His Excellency Mr. Peter Butt, Ambassador of Australia to Nepal, for the grand launching of Hunter Motorcycle. We know that there are lots of bikes in town with their own significance. Our bikes are world-class premium bikes, yet it comes in the affordable price that suits every pocket in the society. Not just the bike are premium, but also our after-sales service and the spare parts, which will be widely available all over the country very soon. We'll soon announce our dealers all over the country to give you all the access to reach out the product, sales and service. We are all well aware the Hunter Motorcycle is world-class renowned motorcycle company from Australia. And this Aussie beast of the road has been brought you here in Nepal exclusively by Rai Motors. I'd like to draw your attention towards the tagline that we are carrying, where we have claimed Hunter motorcycle is not just motorcycle, it's a lifestyle. So it's time now for you to choose your lifestyle from the product we have brought to the Nepalese market. Once again, I would like to welcome you all for this gathering, and stay with till late. Enjoy your informal gathering. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rai, the chairman of Rai Motors Private Limited, for your welcome speech. And ladies and gentlemen, yes, of course, now I guess it's like, as he said and claimed that like motorcycle has become a part of our life, and it's become more of a lifestyle rather than just a ride, you know. And I think now it's time now for the speech by the CEO of Hunter Motorcycle Group Private Limited, Mr. Ben Namnik.
Namaste. Welcome. Mr. Budd, thank you for joining us. The media, thank you for coming along. Our customers, especially our customers that have bought new Hunter motorcycles, thank you for being here. And everybody else, thanks for joining us. As I flew into Nepal yesterday, looking out the plane window, I was greeted by an endless view of mountain ranges, valleys that swept down with farmland contoured into it, and in the distance the Himalayas with the snow-capped mountains. And it hit me there on the plane that you people are blessed to live in what is possibly one of the most spectacular landscapes in the entire world. And I thank you for welcoming me to your country and to enjoy that beautiful landscape. It's been a massive year for Hunter Motorcycles. We've had our 10th anniversary this year. We've launched in Indonesia, and now we launch in Nepal. When doing international business, it comes with significant challenges. We have a language barrier for a start. We have different currencies. We have different government regulations. But we also have different customs and different culture. And it's that point that, for me, is the most important to tap into, because unless we understand our customers and our customer base, what your needs, wants and desires are, we can't possibly give you what you want. And not only our customers' needs, but when we're dealing with business partners, we need to have respect for the culture and an understanding of that. Otherwise, we can't get to know them as people, as human beings. And without understanding somebody and getting to know them, you can't trust them. And trust is the cornerstone of a good business relationship. And I'm happy to say that Rai Motors, who we've chosen to be the exclusive importer for Hunter motorcycles in Nepal, not only do I trust these guys, but I like them. They're good dudes. And trust is a two-way street. They need to trust me, I need to trust them. And at the end of the day, we're both trying to achieve the same goal. We want to bring premium quality bikes to the Nepalese market. We want to bring the coolest motorcycles to the Nepalese market. We want to bring them at an affordable price. And we also recognise that we need to have after-sales and backup service to match that wonderful product. So when you're buying a Hunter motorcycles, you're not just buying a lump of steel with two wheels on it that'll get you from A to B. What you're buying is part of a community. And I welcome the Nepalese people to become part of the Hunter Motorcycles community. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ben Nambik, the CEO of Hunter Motorcycle Group Private Limited. And, well, we came after Indonesia, here in Asia, I guess. Yeah, I mean, we probably carry like different culture and different language and everything, but at the same time, what we have here is, one thing is, we have a tremendous tax policy here. That should be like something to basically highlight upon. And that basically sometimes, actually resist us or stop us from doing a lot of things, or especially when it comes to buying these lifestyle motorbikes or cars here in Nepal. And, but anyway, let's just hope that someday they will rebate some, taxes and will be eased out for us to, go more for these kind of lifestyle bikes or cars for us. So with that note, I would like to request our chief guest for this evening, His Excellency Mr. Peter Budd, the Ambassador of Australia to Nepal, to address this gathering.
Oh, look, thanks so much for inviting me, Ben, Niraj. I like these good news stories, and I think what we have here tonight in terms of just a collaboration between an Australian company and a Nepal company to deliver a quality product to Nepal. It excites me very much, and it's part of a growing partnership that Australia is enjoying with Nepal. There are now 20,000 Nepali students in Australia at any one time, and there's about 90,000 Nepalis or Nepali origin living in Australia. So there's a huge community there, and this is just a further plank in building those strong people-to-people links and our investment and trade links as well. So I congratulate both of you on delivering this. I'm really excited to actually see what's underneath these cloths here, because I've had a look at the product range, and they are a very nice looking bike. In fact, I know I'm probably going to go home tonight and I'm going to talk to my wife and say, I just saw a really nice looking bike. And yeah, I'll see if I can convince her to allow me to get one. So look, really that's all I want to say, that I'm just very pleased at this initiative. I'm very excited to see an Australian company product soon to be driving the streets of Kathmandu and further afield. And as Ben said, just the natural beauty of Nepal just adds to the romance of these machines here. So look, thanks again for inviting me along, and best of luck with the collaboration. Cheers.
Thank you, His Excellency, for your speech, and also letting us know that there are over 20,000 students from Nepal in Australia. Oh, that's quite a lot. And also over 9,000 who are there now, maybe with a PR there in Australia. That's quite interesting, and we're actually growing, and with that growth is we are also getting a lot of these products, and out of which now we are here to witness today the Australian brand, the Hunter Motorcycle, in front of all of you. And let me just remind you once again, we are also going live on Custom and Television. And well, it's time now. I would like to request all our beautiful, gorgeous-looking models to come towards the motorbike and stand close by with it. And we already have some people who have already owned this bike. All they need now is the key. We're going to thank them with a big key so that they can, go ahead and ride these lifestyle motorbikes on the streets of Kathmandu or in all over Nepal. Now, to hand over these keys, I would like to request our chief guest, His Excellency, to do that honor for us. And I would like to call upon the people who are already bought these bikes. To start with, I would like to request Mr. Sojendra Dongul. I don't know if he's here. Mr. Sojendra Dongul, he's one of the owner of one of the bikes. Okay, if he's not here, then I would like to call upon Mr. Angel Wally. Angel Wally. Okay, and Mr. Manjit Lal Maske. Manjit Lal Maske, I would like to request him to come forward and get the key for your bike. Well, this is more of a ceremonial. I would like to request His Excellency to hand over this key to the bike owner. Also, I would like to call upon Mr. Jayan Ranjit. Also, I would like to call upon Mr. Deepak Pun. Last but never the least, I would also like to call upon Mr. Ravi Karki. Congratulations to all the bike owners. You're going to be framed. Thank you, His Excellency. But I would like to request you to stay back, but you still have to do one more job for us. And that is, you've been saying that you're curious to see that what's wrapped underneath these clothes. So it's time now. I would like to request our chief guest, along with our CEO and the chairman, to join His Excellency to unveil these products. Maybe we can start from your choice, whichever. All right, the red one. Red is always hot and chilly. Okay, here is the bike. Oh, it looks... The yellow goes next. Showered with the confettis, His Excellency. There goes the third bike. There's one more on the extreme right. Wow. I think this should be one group photo with all of you in front of the bike. Or any bike you can choose, His Excellency, I guess. Your choice. Let's see. If you have to get one of these bikes out of these 5, which one would you choose? All right. Okay, so let's have a group photo. Okay. Yeah, the one here, it looks... Maybe His Excellency can sit in and just try a bit. Yeah. I'm sure those smoke are not from the bike. है फेरि त्यो धुवाँ त्यसबाट आयो भने ल होइन त्यो धुवाँ चाहिँ स्मोक मसिनको हो. Thank you, His Excellency. And I don't know, it's like what strikes a lot of people's mind right now is the pricing, I guess. I think that starts from around somewhere between from 675 onwards, and some are less also, I guess, right? Yeah, some are less also. So this is 675. That's actually, you're not paying for the bike, it's just you're paying for your lifestyle, actually. So with this, we have come to an end of this, the grand launching of these beautiful bikes here for Nepal, and congratulations Rime Motors for owning this ownership. And in coming days, I'm sure we're going to see a lot of these bikes on the streets of Nepal. Thank you so much. Thank you all the friends from press, everyone, all the distinguished guests, our chief guest, Mr. CEO and the chairman. Thank you all of you, and please join us for the rest of the evening and enjoy your evening and be with us. Thank you very much. Thank you. Please enjoy our cocktail dinner with us. Thank you.